I'm 34 years old. I was 15 years old when I had Emery, who is now 18.
I'm 17 years old and I have a son named Nathan and he's 3 years old. I was pregnant at the age of 14 and had him at the age of 15.
I'm 17 years old and I'm about 30 weeks pregnant.
I guess the biggest struggle was having to grow up early. I lived at my mom's house while raising Emery, but my mom expected me to take care of my child. So I didn't go out, I didn't go to the movies with friends, I didn't go to parties, I didn't do anything. I had a baby.
I wasn't able to find a job, and my husband, he had a job school and he's now working. It's just really hard working and then having schoolwork and then taking care of a baby.
I wasn't really used to being alone, and I was really used to spending all my time with being in sports or being involved in FFA and having so many friends just always there for you, and you're really surprised how it's like your best friends and even people that you aren't that good of friends with, like who steps up to the plate and who doesn't, because I know my best friend and I don't even talk anymore.
My closest friends now, they're not too close to me as they were back then, just because we don't relate to some of the things we had back then.
You'll go to the grocery store and you'll get like that Lakeway mom that looks at you that's just like, oh God, like look at her. But you know, I mean, I didn't do anything differently than most of y'all are doing right now. It's just accidents happen. I wasn't stupid, I was educated, and I knew what was supposed to do. I took precautions, and sometimes they don't work. So I'm not making excuses for myself because it was my decision to have sex, but it's just funny because that mom that judges me probably has a kid that has sex.
There was one girl one time that made a comment about me being pregnant, and I didn't really know what to say, but a year later she was pregnant. So what goes around comes around.
I was upset, it would be upsetting, but I would look at it as like it was just another thing I would have to face throughout my years of that, just because, I mean, I'm really young, and even right now that he's 2 years old, I go to the grocery store and people still look at me, and it's awkward at times, but I mean, I just look at it as kind of like, that's something that I really don't want to like focus on.
Kind of hurts sometimes too, because you know that these are people that you don't even know that are looking down on you, and I mean, I get it, I made a mistake, I messed up, but it's like, I don't even know you, so please don't do that.
The ones that actually step up and take care of their child and do the best that they can for them, then give them a break.
Just not to judge people by their appearance just because you don't know what they're going through or like what their life has been.
Just be careful. You're educated, be careful, and I really wouldn't judge because this could happen to any one of you.
It is very hard. It will never be easy, but you can do it. You can finish high school, you can go to college, you can get a job, you can still do all the things in life that you ever wanted to do, because I have. It takes a lot of drive and determination and motivation to get there, and a lot of family support, but you can do it.
Eventually it's like you're going to look at it as just kind of like an obstacle that you're going to have to go through, because later on you're going to see that baby and stuff, and it's not going to be worth it anymore.